Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Another new comic book day. I got some comics to review before we get started. Let's get into it. This week I only have 4 comics because honestly I completely slacked on a lot of my reading. Um, I talked about this in my last video. Had a hard time at work last week and just yeah, it kind of set me behind in a lot of ways. And so, just got 4 ones. I did read a little bit more than 4, but the 4 that I actually care to talk about. I think we have to start with Assorted Crisis, issue number 8. This is a back issue. I'm pretty sure it's on issue 9 now. Um, I just want to talk about it again. I did a review in my last video, but just so like deep and heartbreaking, and I found out that the texture of the paper is a newspaper print. So yeah, it's printed on newspaper, which just felt perfect for the story. It's about this man that hits rock bottom. I don't want to get into it too much because I already did kind of, but pretty much just one of those stories where he's trying to find his place in the world, and yeah, it's a full, just a really deep issue. So, would definitely recommend to anybody to check this out. I don't know why it took me so long. I mean, mainly because, yeah, I didn't really see anybody completely saying go check it out, even though it seems to have really great reviews. I just didn't really hear about it that much on my own. So, if in case you're like me, please go check this out. It was amazing. We got Final Boss issue number 4. This series has just still been so great to me. It's consistent, the artwork, the flow in each one of these stories has a good amount of action. We got Tommy Brazen, which is our main character right there, going against some ritual leader, 7-foot guy. The artwork is really cool. Would definitely, again, like with all 4 of these, just you have to check these out. Like, I love Final Boss, and this is one I feel like is not getting enough love right now. I don't really see anybody talking about it. Um, I love it though. It's one of my favorite ones. It's just super action packed. If you want a comic that's really just action based, Final Boss is definitely it. I think my only critique for it would be that the issues feel so short at times. Like, I get through them really, really fast, and maybe that's because they're jamming so much action in at once. But yeah, that would be my only critique, is I wish the stories were a little bit longer. Then we got Capes issue number 4. Still loving this series. It's been really fun. We got an appearance from Omni-Man in this one. Invincible season 4 comes out. It's when in like 2 weeks. I mean, that has nothing really to do with this besides it's in the same universe. But getting an appearance from Omni-Man was cool. Obviously, before they realized he was had different had a different agenda, so he was still good in this one. But yeah, we got more developed relationships with characters. The artwork to me does just as good as the dialogue. I really just overall, yeah, this is just another one I really, really enjoy, and I look forward to every time that a new issue comes out. Lastly, this is the main. If there's any one of these that I would like, please, please, please go check out, which is probably kind of crazy considering Assorted Crisis right there, and I really did love that one too. But Hulk Smash Everything, I've kind of just been saying, oh, this is like a fun read here and there, like. For the first 2 issues, it was kind of like cool. Just it's cool. It was just a little fun thing. This is the one though where, like, if you were ever gonna jump into this series, issue 3, oh my god, this one was cool. We get Hulk battling not only a black hole, but I don't want to spoil it, but he just, how do I describe that without spoiling it? Oh my god. He fights someone unexpected. He fights someone unexpected. We get a completely crazy turn of events in this issue. And this was just, it went from me thinking like, oh, this is a fun read, to being like, oh, I'm actually invested now. Like, I want to know what happens next. And so yeah, if this is one you're sleeping on, please go check. Cover is so cool too. I love the fact that it's just like all over the place, because clearly I don't want to say he's smashing it because that sounds weird, but yeah, he's raging out right there. He's raging out. Um, yeah, this is definitely the one. This is probably my pick for the week, which again sounds crazy because I actually love all of the other 3 that I showed before. But this one was just so cool, so cool. This is definitely the one. Again, this is the one. If you don't want to pick up the other 2 issues, that's perfectly fine. They were kind of just a little bit of a build up. This is definitely the one that you need though. And those are my quick reviews for my top comics that I read last week. Like I said, I didn't read too much, but I absolutely loved all 4 of those. I don't even. Oh, we got Batman coming out today. New Batman Day. I love Matt Fraction's run of Batman. I think it's issue 7 coming out today. I don't exactly remember what else is coming out today, but I'm pretty hyped about that because Batman's my favorite character. Now I'm going to show y'all my fit. We're going to get some caffeine. I think I got a Red Bull in the fridge, a new flavor. We're going to do a little taste test, and then we're going to head out to the comic book shop. We got a pretty basic fit today. I honestly did not. I woke up kind of late, so I didn't even fully think about exactly what I wanted to wear. Just some beat up blazers, extremely beat up, with the fat Nike check mark though. Hopefully y'all saw that. Just basic blue denim, green knit sweater, and then I got this Wisconsin Badgers hat, red and beige, that I thrifted maybe like a week ago now. Yeah, very basic fit, very basic. Did not really want to think too much about it. Let's go get some caffeine because I am tired. We got the spring edition Red Bull. This is Cherry Sakura. I hope I'm saying that right. Alright, that's not gonna show. Cherry Sakura though. Taste test. I'm a fan. This is the sugar-free one because, you know, I'm healthy or whatever. This is pretty good. The reason I'm so tired is because last night I went to my first ever hockey game. I went with a couple friends. We ended up getting lost because we took the train over there. It's in DC, Capitals game. Took the train over there. When the game ended, we came out a completely different way. Took the wrong train. One of the other train stations closed. It became a whole thing. Ended up staying out way later than we expected to. Luckily, I did not have work today, so I was chilling. It was really fun though. The game was about $40. Like, it was something really cheap we found. The seats were still nice. I've been trying to just still find ways to, you know, just spice up my life a little bit. Life feels like it's passing by way too quick at times, and so I need a reminder to go out and live life. I'll tell you right now, go out and live life, because that was just a fun, like, random Tuesday thing that we did. And it is definitely a memory I'm gonna have. I feel like partially I'm gonna remember being lost on the train and being out super late and having to take an Uber at like almost midnight. But the game itself was fun too. I will remember the whole day though, or the whole experience for sure. It's something that I've been wanting to incorporate in my life, of like trying to do things like in the middle of the week or just during the week, so that I'm not constantly waiting till Friday in order to feel like I am actually enjoying myself. It does tend to happen to me a lot, so I'm trying to get better at it. Yeah, that was just a really fun experience. But that is why I need this caffeine. I mean, I'm kind of lying. I always need caffeine. But that is why I'm a little extra tired this morning. Alright. We're about to head out to the comic book store. I'm going to play my music really loud and chug my Red Bull. And hopefully the next time y'all see me, I got a little bit more energy.
Don't you want just to get a little bit too gone? Baby, I've been listening all night long. All night long. You're the one dancing with your cigarette. Carefree, me, I wanna be with you all night long. All night long. Baby, you move me like a movie. You groove me like a groove. You're doing something to me.
Alright guys, comic books have been secured. We are at Target now for our next little side quest. Oh, it's time for my favorite thing ever. What do we got? That could be interesting. Can't find Batman. We're either gonna have to get this one or this one. Don't really care for Power Rangers, so most likely this one. Alright, we're back in the car. Got my little blind bag. We had to go with the Fantastic Four one because they just Did not have Batman anywhere in there, which I'm really disappointed about because I really need to finish that collection, or not need to, but I want to. Also, picked up some food. Got myself a little shake. I'm not gonna lie, I did not need this. I'm being kind of big back right now, but been trying to give myself some more dopamine hits lately, and so I was like, a shake sounds really good right now. So I just went for it. Alright, I haven't looked at it yet. Completely was just doing this out of habit. I'm hoping to get Doctor Doom, Galactus, or what is a Silver Surfer? That is who. The only one I've ever gotten out of here before is Invisible Woman. So her name is like, I'm blanking on her name, but that's what it says on the bag. So yeah, hopefully I don't get a duplicate. If I somehow get her again, I would be a little annoyed. Let's see what it is. Let's go. Oh, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Human Torch. This is how much I don't want, like, I don't want to say I don't care, but also I don't really care. Like, the movie was cool, the Fantastic Four movie was cool, but I'm just not a big Fantastic Four fan, so I'm even blanking on his name at the moment. I know Human Torch, but his actual name. This one looks sick, though. I actually am a big fan of this one. And complete, like, side thing, I got one, on sale like a week ago or something. I forgot to show it, and it's just been sitting in my car. This isn't a hero one, but look, I got little Buddy the Elf with him. Hold up. There we go. Throwing all the fucking snowballs. So yeah, I love these things. If you've been following me at all, you know I have somewhat of an addiction to just getting all of these, and mainly the Batman ones, which I was gonna say I'm disappointed. But this is a cool one. This is a good, really cool one to add to the collection. I think I'm just gonna chill in the car now for a bit, eat, relax, probably watch some YouTube low-key, and then we gotta get home, and I gotta show you all the pickups for the comic books. I was not planning on originally doing this like side quest, but it happened, and now we're just vibing. It's a really rainy day today. Let me turn the camera around, I can show y'all. Okay, that kind of made me look stupid because you can't even see you can't even see the rain through the camera. I just saw that. Whatever. Yeah, very great day, and so I'm just taking it's pretty slow, just chilling. Like I said, we got all the comics we wanted, so now it's just vibing until we get home, and then we could read one, review, all of that good stuff. I'll see y'all when I get home. We're home. Chick-fil-A was great. I feel like I probably can't eat the rest of the day, though, with so much. We have what I would say is a pretty good stack this week. Yeah. Alright. Let's go through everything real quick. First, okay, this is just a little DC Connect, little preview thing. First up, we got Batman issue number 7, the Matte Fraction run. Check out this cover by Dustin Nguyen. Dustin Nguyen, this is the Joker. This variation on the Joker, which I admittedly did not realize was the Joker when they first teased him. But yeah, I needed to get this cover. I thought this one looked sick. I did not only pick up that cover, though. I did also go ahead and get this The Last Laugh cover, because that's just sick. Who did this one? I didn't even see. Ryan Sook. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Yeah, so needed to get both of them. Hopefully, the glare might be hitting it a little too much. But yeah, hopefully you can tell. That's definitely the one we're reading once we're done showing all the pickups, because I just love Batman. And especially that run. I feel like I say it every time that I pick it up, but that is the run that got me into comics, which is why my collection has gotten to the point that it's got to, as you can maybe see. Next up, we got the Marvel team up. I got this cover. I got this cover. I got this cover. And I got this cover. I basically got all of them that my LCS had. They didn't have each single one, because I think there's like 6 in total, or maybe 7 if you're counting that blank one. Oh yeah, it shows it back here. So I think I just didn't get, wait, let me see real quick. I did not get cover C, and I did not get cover E, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I did get the rest, mainly because just Invincible being, my 2 favorite characters, or favorite heroes, is Batman and Invincible. Those are my top 2. It would be very difficult for me to figure out which one is my like ultimate favorite if I had to pick between the 2. But yeah, so as soon as I saw this team up crossover happening, I was 100% like, yeah, I'm gonna need all the covers that I could get of that for sure. I could be wrong, but I was thinking in the animated Spider-Man series that, like, the newest one that was on Disney, doesn't Invincible make an appearance in there? If I'm right, I'm gonna have to pop it up on the screen. I'll pop up the clip.
Talk about your bad luck, Prof. Ock. Oh, shit. Let's get this guy webbed up. What? No, are you...
But when I was buying them, I was thinking, I'm pretty sure that... I know that this team up has happened before. I couldn't remember if it happened in that show too or not. But yeah, either way, Invincible, one of my favorite characters, had to get it. Spider-Man, obviously amazing. And Invincible Season 4 comes out in like 2 weeks. I'm so excited. I'm so hyped about those that I completely forgot we also got DCKO issue number 5. This is honestly, like, should be the biggest deal for me this week. But it's not because of those. Had to get this, I know this is like the American Wrestling crossover, whatever one. Batman about to just slam Superman off the top rope. Yeah, I needed that 100%. And so this is the cover that I went with. Really excited to see. I'm pretty sure this is the last issue, right, of this event. So really excited to see how it ends. That has been phenomenal. But again, it's just not taking over Batman for me personally. We got Daredevil and Punisher issue number 5. I've been loving this run by, I forgot his name and I feel so bad that I forgot his name. I see Palmiotti right there. Jimmy Palmiotti. Yeah, there we go. The art's cool. Story's cool. I feel like this is just a classic story of Punisher and Daredevil. And so nothing like groundbreaking or nothing, but it's been a fun one that I look forward to. I feel like they come out every 2 weeks or so as well. I'm not waiting like a month for them. It feels like they've been releasing pretty quickly. And then we got Iceman Omega issue number 1. I admittedly know nothing about Iceman. I am a big Drake fan, as maybe you saw what I was listening to in the car. And so the album, still waiting on Iceman, the album to come out. That was honestly the only thing that attracted me to being like, oh, I'll check this out. Why not? You know, let me see what's going on. Yeah, so hopefully that's good. Another character for me to learn. And then lastly, the reprint of Dork, issue number 1. Wait, my thumbnail might be me with this face right here. Yeah, you got to see if all the hype is real, if it's really living up to that. I heard a bunch of good things, but I have, of course, not read it myself. And so I tend to keep my opinions reserved until I read them. You know, I don't want to just make up my mind on if it's good or not by off of what everyone else is saying, or even if it's bad off of what everyone else is saying. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing if this is worth all the hype that it got when it first came out. And that is all my pickups for this new comic book week. We are about to just get in my comfy, cozy comic corner spot and get reading Batman issue number 7. Alright, I just finished Batman issue number 7. This might be my favorite issue so far, to be completely honest. We pretty much get a dialogue of Batman coming face to face to Joker with the first time in this run. I was curious to see, because of the new take on his look and everything, I was very curious to see if it was going to be our first time getting to see them like meet me, like, you know, this is their first time coming in contact with each other at all. But no, they already have the history. It's I'm gonna do a small spoiler here. It's actually, I think, maybe a big spoiler. No, it's not really a spoiler into the story, but I think it's really cool. I'm gonna show some artwork here, and it's gonna kind of go into what I'm saying. So I'll pop up a time here if you want to skip, if you don't want to get anything spoiled. But look at this. So not only do you get to see, or you get to hear Joker kind of talk about their history together already, him and Batman, but there's this part where, you know, Batman pretty much says, let me pull it up right here. Like, so you forgot it all, like trying to, let me see. Is that the gag, Joker? You can't remember all the horrible things you've done anymore? That the monster was someone else from some other life? And then Joker says, on the contrary, Batman, I remember it all. Oh, I remember everything, my bad. And then not only is this page, look at this artwork, not only is this beautiful, like this is just amazing artwork right here and coloring, but it opens up, guys. It opens up to everything. To everything big that Joker has done. I'm just gonna like do a quick little, so you can scan through. Oh my god, that is sick. That is so dope, bro. When I saw it, I wish I would have kept the camera rolling through that part. I read a couple pages and then I'll stop because I don't like need a recording of me doing the whole thing. But man, I wish I would have got my reaction to that because this was amazing. This was just beautiful. Yeah. The rest of the or most of the issue is just a dialogue between them going back and forth, getting kind of an understanding of where Joker's mentality is at right now, and he's pretty much in this. I don't want to spoil too much. I really don't want to spoil too much. I'm always scared that I'm gonna spoil way too much. Pretty much, you're just getting a dialogue. You're getting the first real conversation with Joker and Batman, and getting to see like exactly where Joker's head is at. Which is normally a very difficult thing to do. And it's very interesting to see this take on Batman where it's like, which I guess should kind of be expected, but you know, there is like literally no like push in Batman at all that Joker could change or that Joker will change. It's a very like, you know, he keeps making like little like smart remarks about like, oh yeah, like so you're different now, pretty much is kind of what he's saying. And so it's a very different take on Batman where you can tell he is not at all thinking that there could be like a bright side to Joker, which is very understandable, but very different take on the Batman we normally get, where it's always like anybody could be saved type of thing. So yeah, not a lot of action in this issue, but extremely interesting dialogue between them, and even getting to see Dr. Zeller's like reaction in some of it. I'm honestly still on the point where I don't completely trust her. I feel like she's either gonna turn evil at some point or she already kind of is. I could see it going either way, but in my head, even from the first appearance that we got of her, where we really got some, not the date night one, even before that, I've kind of had a feeling like I just don't completely trust her. She kind of throws me off a bit. But her being Joker's therapist, she does have to be in the next room. She's pretty much making sure that Batman doesn't cross any lines with Joker at all, or that Joker doesn't cross any lines with Batman. She's pretty much there trying to be like the mediator between them two, but in the next room she just can listen, and you're getting to see her facial reactions as they're talking, and it's kind of giving like the vibe of you, like there's literally a scene or a moment, block, whatever they're called, where you can see Batman in one of her eyes and you can see Joker in the other eye, and that was like the moment you, like, to me that is hinting towards like you almost like they're doing it on purpose. You can't tell what direction she's gonna go in. And so that one's really interesting. And then in the end, a very good cliffhanger to leave off of. Every issue so far I feel like has perfectly set up the next one, and I feel like this one just is doing the same thing. This ending definitely has me excited. I think if you were gonna jump into this run at all, right now would definitely be the one to do it. This would definitely be the issue to jump into, because it seems like some shit's gonna go down very soon, and this gives you almost everything you need to know for it. Overall, 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10. Been loving this run so much. Yeah, shout out to Matt Fraction, Jorge Jimenez, doing their thing. Definitely recommend it to anybody. And that is gonna be it, guys, for this new comic book day. I hope all y'all have a happy Wednesday and go get those comics. Please like, subscribe, all of that, and until next time. Oh, actually, you know, I've been posting some, if you haven't seen or if you're new here, been posting some new videos. Go check out my last videos. I've been very happy with them lately. Yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. Gotta do some self-promo, and yeah, okay, now we're good. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Duffel bag filled to the teeth. When I look at what I see, I could truly say that's all me. Pack my things up, make some pit stops. Catch me in the hilltops on the side of the country. Came back from being down 1-3. We the 16 Cavaliers, whole team hungry.